heart because she knew what life was about. And it's not about love. Oh, I'm in love. It's not about that. It's about money and money and money. And she married that little pig Onassis. Now, one of you would have slept with Onassis. You wouldn't have. Pretty girl back there. You wouldn't have. He was disgusting and repulsive and puey and stinky and farty and shitty and buggies come around the nose like rainwater. When he dropped dead, she got $158 million, UK. $158 million. I hit the sheet so goddamn fast. And I would even move. It is just... Now I gotta get up. It's very easy getting down, but at this age, could you guys help me? I know you're fucking busy. Could you help me? Don't bother. Talk among yourselves. I'll get up. I'm fine. Don't bother. This is why I never made out with Clinton. It was just... Can you imagine? Hurry up, Hillary's coming. I'm trying. Oh, I hated it. I hate them all. Bush, the Clintons. All their children are so ugly. What's her name who was studying here? The Clinton girl, Celery. It was just... Maybe they try to fix her up. They got Donatella Versace. Good choice. And... Versace's like someone you hang in your door in Africa. And it's like... Doesn't it amaze you? Doesn't that truly amaze you with morals today that Monica Lewinsky gave the President of the United States a blowjob and she is famous? Doesn't it amaze you? And my daughter Melissa has to work hard. Monica Lewinsky has $18 million. Google her. And she owns a purse factory. You'd think it would be like a vacuum cleaner factory, but no. It's a purse factory. $18 million. And my Melissa, does she have $18 million? No. And it's my fault. It's my fault. Yes. It's my fault. My fault. Mea culpa. Because when she was 15, I should have said, Melissa, come in the library, bring a banana, get on your knees. Mama wants to talk to you. She just turned down Playboy magazine. True story. My daughter Melissa. $400,000 turned down the cover of Playboy magazine. The cover. Naked to the waist, turned down the cover. Do you understand? $400,000. And called me up because I'm a mother. Anyone's a mother, you have to say whatever you want. Am I right? Whatever you want. Mother, it's $400,000. I don't think I'm going to do it. What do you think? What do I think, honey? Fine. Whatever you want, I'm behind you 1,000,000%. What do I think? What do I fucking think? 72 years old playing to drunks and gays? What do I fucking think? What do I think it's done? Take off your pants and show your pussy and get out $100,000. That's what I think! I get very carried away sometimes. I was a first wife, and I didn't have money left to me, okay? Because second wives, that's why, be a second wife if you're single. Be a second wife. First wives get shit. Look at your rings. I could go through this room now, and it would be so boring. I can show you who's a first wife and who's a second wife. Because first wives are dumb. Thank you. Thank you for the shitty ring. Thank you for the soft coat. Oh, your mother's going to live with us. How nice. What the hell is this? You give this piece of shit to your mother, let her wear a swimming face down. That's why every first wife in this room, walk away with one thing tonight. Learn to grab and take. Grab and take. And when you die, whatever you got out of him, you have buried on you. The next bitch, if she wants it, let her dig for it. Are always Chinese. I don't know why. Because men are stupid. That's why every woman in this room, learn. You can fake orgasm. It is so easy. That's all they care about was I good in bed. All you have to do is go, ooh, 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 ooh. Common courtesy. And You're the best. You're the best. And for gay men, all you have to do is spit in the guy's back. Next question. Yes.
Joan, I've always been ticked off for seeing the funny side of everything. You always see the funny side of everything, but is there anything that actually you don't laugh at?
That's a very good question. This side, that was very well. Actually, if I want to say something, and I feel I should say it, then it's okay. Does that make sense? Like, I do a lot, my husband committed suicide, and I do a lot of stuff on suicide. And when my husband committed suicide, and I work for suicide survivors, I mean, it's a big part of my life. And suicide, by the way, when my husband committed suicide, it was really very chic. It was in the 80s. It was something to do. Nowadays, like, oh, everybody's doing it. I'm going to come out. Please just email me. I mean, but I find if you tell the truth, people will understand you on stage much better. When I finally came back after my husband killed himself, and I went on stage the first time, and it was a very big room in Las Vegas, and you knew that they knew what was wrong. So I just walked out and said, my husband killed himself. First joke. And it was my fault. We were making love, and I took the bag off my head. And it gets me, everything gets me through. And it gets my friends and my family, my daughter Melissa, when my husband committed suicide, it was terrible, obviously. And Melissa was 15 at the time, and I wasn't home, and my husband had gone to Philadelphia to kill himself. And it's a nightmare story. And I wasn't home, and she got the phone call. And some moron said to a 15-year-old girl, is your mother home? And she said, no. He said, well, please tell her your father committed suicide. I mean, just, yeah, you have no idea. And she had spoken to my husband the night before because he had gone to Philadelphia and he had called her and she said, are you coming home, Daddy? And he said, tomorrow. Hung up and killed himself. So I had a 15-year-old girl who had gotten the news, had to tell me, and then had spoken to my husband and kept saying, what could I have said? What could I have said? And which is nothing. If you are aware of suicides, you can't stop with a phone call. But it was just awful. And we're Jewish, and Jews spend a week after a death sitting in the house. That's what we do. Irish have wakes, Jews have a thing called Shiva, and people come into you. And for that full week, I couldn't find my daughter. Look, it gets me crazy. I couldn't find, she had bangs, fringe, and there was like the fringe and thing. I couldn't find the face in there. She just wasn't there. And then, it embarrassed me so much. And then the Shiva was over, and I took her out to dinner, and I could not reach her. I couldn't get to her. And we go to dinner in this very famous restaurant, very expensive in Beverly Hills, and we sit down, we open the menu, and I said, Melissa, if Daddy were alive and saw these prices, he'd kill himself all over again. And she laughed. I got my daughter back. So, I'll end with that one. Good night.